This is Stu Carlin with the D-Zone here with head coach Chris Fahr, Waterford Mott, 10th year, district champion. You know, playing here, I know you were the coach several years ago, a lot of emotion. Talk about just that game, because it was a great game.
You know, they were very well coached, and we knew it was going to be a good game. I just told our kids, just weather the storm, keep playing. When they make a play, we make a play. If it takes them 7 minutes, it needs to take us 2 minutes, and just try to speed the game up as fast as we can. And I just got a bunch of competitive kids that work as hard as they can, and I couldn't be more proud of them.
I got just a bunch of questions. Talk about just KO, having a guy like him on the team. I mean, he's really big play after big play. What a great kid he is, too.
He's everything. I got my little son's over there. He's 1 year old, and I came. He's sleeping. If he turns out like Caleb, we did a good job as parents. That's the best I can say about that kid. He's just the perfect kid for our program. He's humble, and I couldn't be more honored to be his coach.
And your team is so hard to mark a guy in offense. You got so many weapons. Last week it was number 8. This week number 3 did a lot. And it seems like it could be a lot of different guys every time. So talk about that as a strategy.
That just, the one thing that makes that work is our kids not being selfish. They all understand it might not be their week that week, but the next one will. So they have to do their job. And if your job is blocking, then your job is blocking. I think that's what separates us from most other teams I've had is there's no one selfish. They're just out there trying to win, and that makes it so fun as a coach.
That really does show on the sidelines. They're just all for each other. It's true. I mean, and talk about the defense today, because I think your defense gets sometimes a little bit talked about, not as strong. It's more of an offensive team. But today, and maybe you disagree, but the defense today obviously came to play. So talk about that.
I think our defense does a great job. Offensively, we don't help them much because obviously we don't play any offenses like ours. So replicating the teams that we play, a lot of time we don't do a good job because we don't do that stuff. So I think I wouldn't want any other kids. They go out there and they battle, they play so hard, and I don't, I think I got a great defense. I think I got the heartbeat of our team, and I love those kids, and I would trade them for the world.
You really do have a lot of good players in that defense. I mean, 11 and 9 cause a lot of havoc. I mean, 24 makes big plays. I mean, it's just all over the place. Talk about just finish it off. Talking about playing here. I mean, I don't know how much you want to talk about it, but just a little personal for you. You were the head coach here to come here to do this. It had to mean something. Just a couple words.
I'd be lying if I didn't say it means a lot to me. Like, I really wanted to come back here, and I wanted to win this game for my kids, but I wanted to win this game. I wanted to do this on this field, and anybody that's a competitor would be lying if they said anything other than that. So
you're emotional about it. Yeah. And your kids just adore you, man. They all say that they got you. I mean, you can just see how much the kids, like you.
I love those kids, and they do got me. We've been through a lot, and in these 4 years and seniors, they told me all week, we got you, and that means so much to me as a coach. Like, it's just fun coaching them, and every day I get to coach them is a blessing.
Well, D2, I mean, you guys are coming, man. I mean, you guys are into the regional finals. You don't know who you're playing, but enjoy this, coach, and great job.
Thank you so much, and thank you for the coverage. Appreciate you.
All right, man.